going on, guys? My name is Glenn Twist. Welcome back to Batman Arkham Origins. So in the last video, we got news that Black Mask has broken into Blackgate prison. We found out from the warden that some big ass croc thing named Killer Croc, Waylon Jones, helped Black Mask get into the prison, and he was tortured by Black Mask as well. So he was bribed or tortured into letting him into the prison. Commissioner Loeb here died in the gas chamber. We beat up Killer Croc and found out that Black Mask has hired assassins to kill us. We got out of Blackgate, went back home to the Batcave, and reassessed the situation. We found from the drone that more about these assassins, and there's Killer Croc, Firefly, Copperhead, Deathstroke, Lady Shiva, Bane, Electrocutioner, and Deadshot. So we want to track that drone back to the Penguin and find out where he's located. And that, according to the drone's GPS, its next waypoint is a rendezvous with Penguin's men at Jezabel Plaza. So in this episode, we're gonna go there, find out more about where Penguin's located, and beat him up. So in the last game, or last episode, we got some character trophies. We got the Batman here. Very cool, very cool. And then on here we got Mr. Killer, Mr. Waylon Jones, aka Killer Croc. Over here we got a Black Mask henchman, Alfred Pennyworth, the Wayne family butler. And that's just about it in trophies. We also got concept art. We got Waylon Jones concept art. Very awesome. And then we got Blackgate Prison concept art, and kind of the damage that we see Waylon Jones do. Those holes in the ground, the wall, and the bars ripped open. And then on the left, you see Batman just chilling. Here we got Blackgate Prison with some green spray paint and stuff on the walls. People being thrown out of the windows. And I think that's it for concept art so far. We're not going to get all the concept art. I mean, I'm not going to do all the challenges. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Let's get back into the story, baby.
The Batwing is prepped and ready to take you to Jezabel Plaza, sir.
Need anything, Alfred?
Only for you to stay safe.
So every time you talk to Alfred, you usually get like 1,000 XP.
Since when did masks become de rigueur for aspiring crime lords?
Did not get XP that time, but that's okay.
Sir, to make your travels easier, I went ahead and set up some auto-nav points at different areas of the city. One of my preset destinations should take you right to Jezabel Plaza.
Thank you, Alfred. Get out there. Stop this motherfucker. Stop this.
Alfred, I'm tracking it too. It appears the control towers you use for your auto-nav systems are putting out a jamming signal. Storm damage? You'll have to go down there and find that out for yourself, sir. Got it. I'm close to one now.
We're the only ones here. Look, Gotham Optics gets a call from the tower's acting funny, right? So they send a guy over, but he never shows. Father went home for the night, lazy bastard. Anyway, when he doesn't report him, they send us over. There's no secret plan here, fellas. We're just doing our jobs.
And we're just doing ours. See, we've been hired to make sure no one touches this tower.
You want us to leave? No problem. Let us go and be like none of this ever happened.
Yeah, but what if you decide to tell someone, huh? So I texted the boss to ask him what we should do. Gotta wait till he writes back. What's this column? He only takes texts to this guy. Weird, right? As long as he keeps paying us, he can make smoke signals and all like that.
So, does Gotham Optics give you benefits? Vacation time, health insurance? I'm thinking they must set you up pretty nice.
I guess. Listen to you. Thinking about it could be a change. True, true. Plus, after tonight, they might have some openings.
Oh, no, please. Don't kill us.
We'll see what that weirdo who hired us has to say about that.
What the? Grab the hostages!
You seeing this? What the hell is it? You got some kind of death wish?
I can drop smoke pellets to conceal my movements. I need to get up and out of danger. He can't shoot what he can't see. Attacking head-on is a good way to get myself shot. And probably the hostage, too. But they won't expect an attack from above. Nobody ever does.
That thing out there with you? Are you crazy? We were answering the service call, that's it? You better not be lying.
I can use the gargoyles to move around the room in the shadows.
Show yourself!
Hello.
Screw this. I quit.
You think it's the guy that hired us? You piss him off or something?
No way. Besides, I don't get the sense that he's the, physical type.
Either way, we need to get the hell out of here. Now!
You wish.
Get yourself to safety and call the police. They'll want to see what's going on here.
Okay, I will. This was just supposed to be a service call. Fix the tower, in and out. I need a new job.
Come out. Where you going? Where that thing takes you. Whoever
Just-
you are, come near me, and I'll kill this guy. I ain't playing. And you tell him. Sure, that'll help.
Just for a minute, look at all this.
Charlie? Nah, man. I don't think you made it. You gonna leave me alone? Or is it gonna get tragic up in here? I got this side covered.
I can fix the tower. Whatever you want. Just please don't hurt me.
All I want is for you to get yourself to safety.
Tragic. Hello. Holy shit! How did I do that? I love the detail in this GCR tower. It's very detailed. You see all the graffiti on the walls, all these foreclosure posters. This is one of the most attention to detail buildings in the game. And look at all these chairs. It's like they were thrown or something.
I don't think this tower malfunction is from storm damage. I need to set up a crime scene and find out what happened. I should start by identifying the victim. Victim's name is David Shannon, a Gotham Optics employee sent here to repair a faulty network tower. But what killed him? Scanning the DNA impact on the wall should provide an answer.
David Shannon, technician, Gotham Optics, no priors. Now, this is the best part of the game. One of the best parts, aside from the cinematics and the story, the detective work is incredible.
Impact analysis indicates the victim was killed by some kind of explosion, originating at that access panel. I should scan it for additional clues.
Caution tape on the toilet. Restricted access. Staff only. No unauthorized public access.
It looks like the panel was rigged to detonate when swiped with a key card. Someone really didn't want this tower repaired, and it looks like that same someone left a set of fingerprints behind. Alfred, I'm uploading some prints for analysis. Let me know what comes back.
Certainly, sir. Searching now. And here we are. They belong to one John F. Baker. He's a rather unremarkable criminal. Small jobs, mostly. And, that's curious.
What's curious?
Mr. Baker's dead, sir. His body was recovered from the Diamond District just under an hour ago.
Looks like someone's tying up loose ends. I can bypass the booby-trapped access panel with my cryptographic sequencer, but I'll need the encryption codes from the victim's access card. Reviewing the crime scene will show me where it is.
A vent into nowhere.
This card has the codes I need to hack any of the network tower's access panels.
Unfortunate.
Alfred, contact the GCPD. Let them know about the body. Send the data from my analysis, too.
Certainly, sir. Does this mean you found the source of the disturbance?
I think so.
Well, if it isn't the King Thug himself. Figured it was only a matter of time before you showed up. Sorry about the mess downstairs.
Who is this?
Think of me as a great big mystery, one you're never going to solve.
Enigma, then.
Oh, you must think you're so clever. Well, how's this for clever? I've taken control of towers all over the city. As long as they're active, your Batwing's useless. And it looks like it's gonna stay that way. I mean, this one's practically begging to be taken offline, and you still can't hack it. Pun intended, of course.
Boring.
Black Mask's not going to like this.
What are you talking about?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Enigma, you're boring.
With the jammer offline, I can travel here with the Batwing. Those relays are part of a distributed security system. I wonder what they're protecting. That must be where Enigma set up shop. I need to pay him a visit.
All in a day's work.
I see you've regained control of the Batwing, sir. I suppose it's off to Jezabel Plaza, then.
That's the plan. Then I've also got a lead on Enigma.
Well, don't overthink it too much, sir. We both know you'll eventually wind up doing both.
And I will, by the way, I will be doing everything, even getting Enigma data packs. And, he's unknown. He's a professional criminal. He's got incredible intellect, but also highly insecure. He's compulsive, and he needs to prove his superiority. He's a master hacker. Enigma seems to able to defeat almost all forms of network security. Batman's own network is under threat of attack, and steps must be taken to ensure no future incursions. If he was able to access the Bat computer, there's no telling how much damage he could do. Fortunately, his insecurities cause him to act out. The more he draws attention to himself, the easier he becomes to track down and take down.
I'm running out of time. I should head for Jezabel Plaza.
First,
whatever these relays are protecting, it can't be good. I should destroy any more I come across. An encrypted data drive. Looks like it's part of a larger set. If I can collect enough of these, I should be able to read the file.
Anarky tag, a hidden symbol used by Anarky to communicate with his followers. Scannable in detective mode. A little mystery. The Lacey Towers. Voltaire says that the comfort of rich depends on the abundance of the poor. Oh my goodness, of course I lost it. If that's true, then the residents of Lacey Towers are very, very comfortable. It's the home of fast-go capitalists and criminals. Most of these suites are empty. Do you know why? Because their owners live in mansions all over this city. They keep these condos for friends, for entertainment, for a place to stay on the odd time they visit our fair city. There are people in the alleys around this building that sleep in paper bags, and these bourgeois bastards can afford to spend millions on luxury condos that they don't even need. What have they done that is so deserving of those of us who slave under them? Must beg for their charity to feed ourselves. We tear them down while they scream for their superiority. Anarchist. And there's one below Wayne Enterprise as well. First, the Waynes, Gotham royalty, and their sole surviving prince, Bruce Wayne, born into advantage. Good Lord heaven. Born into advantage for generations, this family has tried to blind us with generosity, but their generosity does not mask their extreme guilt from pillaging this city in years past. How does one family get so rich? On the back of the worker. Perhaps there wouldn't be so many orphans if the Waynes paid their workers fairly for their labor, and they could save on their donations or to orphanages. What? Did Bruce Wayne invent these products? Did he sweat on assembly line to create them? No, he just paid himself tens, hundreds, and thousands of times what he pays his workers, and then pats himself on the back for his ingenuity. Charity simply allows him to feel good about himself, makes him feel like he's helping those poor souls who can't fend for themselves, while he sips his champagne and eats his foyer grass. If only he'd pay them fairly, they wouldn't need his charity. Perhaps Mr. Wayne should read a little of Abraham Lincoln. Labor is prior to and independent of capital. Capital is only the fruit of labor, and could never have existed if labor had not first existed. Labor is the superior of capital and deserves much higher consideration. Yep, so this guy is an anarchist named Anarky, and if you go on to the old cryptographic sequencer and go to this little dot up here, you get a little presentation from Anarky himself.
Freeway. Radio of the people, for the people.
I thought I'd kick things off tonight with a reading from Plain Words. But first, a little background for those of you who haven't been paying attention. In the late spring of 1919, the United States was subject to a series of bombings carried out by the disciples of Luigi Galliani. Galliani was an adherent of a philosophy known as propaganda by the deed. In its simplest form, it is the belief that actions speak louder than words, violent actions being the loudest. In June, several large bombs were detonated across the United States. At each site, flyers were left behind. They bore the title, Plain Words. The bombings were meant to call attention to the serious issues facing American citizens. The freedoms once guaranteed to them by the country's founders. The government's increasingly fascist tactics would culminate in the Red Scare. Fear of the outsider led to increased warrantless surveillance, raids against U.S. citizens, mass imprisonments, and in some cases, execution. If it sounds familiar, that's because it is. Just replace communist or socialist or anarchist with the word terrorist. The names change, but the repressive tactics and fear-mongering stay the same. The text I'm about to read you is nearly a century old. But it's still just as relevant today shows you how little we've managed to learn. Until we break the shackles of our fascio-capitalist masters, we will never know true freedom. So, without further ado, here is Plain Words. The powers that be make no secret of their will to stop, here in America, the worldwide spread of revolution. The powers that be must reckon that they will have to accept the fight they have provoked, a time when the social question solution can be delayed no longer. Class war is on, and cannot cease but with a complete victory for the international proletariat. The challenge is an old one, O democratic lords of the autocratic republic. We have been dreaming of freedom. We have talked of liberty. We have aspired to a better world. And you jailed us. You clubbed us. You deported us. You murdered us whenever you could. Now that the Great War waged to usurp fame than to direct all the power of the murderous institutions you created for your exclusive defense against the working multitudes rising to a more human conception of life. The jails, the dungeons you reared to bury all protesting voices, are now replenished with languishing conscientious workers, and never satisfied, you increase their number every day. It is history of yesterday that your gunmen were shooting and murdering unarmed masses by the wholesale. It has been the history of every day in your regime, and now all prospects are even worse. Do not expect us to sit down and pray and cry. We accept your challenges and mean to stick to our war duties. We know that all you do is for your defense as a class. We also know that the proletariat has the same right to protect itself, since their press has been suffocated, their mouths muzzled. We mean to speak for them the voice of dynamite, through the mouth of guns. Do not say we are acting cowardly because we keep hiding. Do not say it is abominable. It is war, class war, and you were the first to wage it under cover of the powerful institutions you call order in the darkness of your laws behind the guns of your boneheaded slave. No liberty do you accept but yours. The working people also have a right to freedom, and their rights, our own rights, we have set our minds to protect at any price. We are not many, perhaps more than you dream of, though but are all determined to fight to the last. Till a man remains buried in your Bastilles, till a hostage of the working class is left to the tortures of your police system, and will never rest until your fall is complete, and the laboring masses have taken possession of all that rightly belongs to them. There will be bloodshed. We will not dodge. There will have to be murder. We will kill because it is necessary. There will have to be destruction. We will destroy to rid the world of your tyrannical institutions. We are ready to do anything and everything to suppress the capitalist class, just as you are doing anything and everything to suppress the proletarian revolution. Our mutual position is pretty clear. What has been done by us so far is only a warning that there are friends of popular liberty still living. Only now we are getting into the fight. You will have a chance to see what liberty-loving people can do. Do not seek to believe that we are the Germans or the devil's paid agents. You know well we are class-conscious men with strong determination and no vulgar liability. And never hope that your cops and your hounds will ever succeed in ridding the country of the anarchist germ that pulses in our veins. We know how we stand with you and know how to take care of ourselves. Besides, you will never get all of us, and we multiply nowadays. Just wait and resign to your fate, since privilege and riches have turned your heads. Long live social revolution! Down with tyranny! The pamphlet was signed, the anarchist fighters. There's a lot in the flyer to digest and discuss. But I know a lot of you out there can sympathize with the ideas expressed inside. We've tried working within the political machine, but the deck is stacked against us. The system's not designed to be an engine for change. It's more like a vacuum, pulling in all our grievances and then dumping them into the trash. We want to be heard. We need to speak out. And words alone aren't going to cut it.
So this guy, Anarky, peace with chaos. Blow shit up, and then the government will collapse. Alright, let's get to this dang meeting. We got a crime. Was just announced. Let me grab this real quick. Crime in progress. Let's stop that in a minute. Infamous bridge. Pioneer's Bridge.
Hey, this is Arthur. You and your crew need to disappear. We're here to take it.
That looks like the crime in progress the GCPD dispatcher just mentioned. I could go investigate, perhaps stop the crime. But I also need to get to the arms deal at Jezabel Plaza.
There's time for crime. There's time for crime. Wait, no, stop the crime. He's not criminal.
So in this game specifically, I like to rack up my points without doing takedowns. I don't know why. It just seems more like this, the lore of this Batman. It's a little bit more rageful, a little bit more unrelenting or whatever. Oh no! Blaze Comics.
We're screwed.
Go down!
This is a long bridge. I should use my grapnel accelerator.
So this part right here, I got something for y'all. Well, it's not just gonna be this pack, but this is definitely something I'm gonna do on here. Because I will be collecting all of these. Now, This right here, Cyrus Pinckney Page, a plaque commemorating Cyrus Pinckney, regarded as the architect of modern Gotham City. So he's responsible for this bridge, these statues in particular, all the Gothic architecture that you see as well, like the cathedral in old Gotham over here, and you know the courthouse that we'll end up seeing. Those two things. And there's more, but those are Cyrus Pinckney. He's my favorite. This character is easily my favorite character in the whole Arkham franchise. This monument was erected for the prominent citizens of Gotham City. It is a work of pride and distinguished skills.
If I don't get to Jezabel Plaza before that arms deal, I'll have no way to locate the Penguin.
We honor the man and the people who made this possibility.
There's something hidden here. It looks like a page from a journal.
So that will give us two things. Mr. Cyrus Pinckney, the architect of Gotham City. His eyes are brown and his hair is brown. He's 5'10" and he's 165 pounds. He's a visionary architect from Gotham's early industrial age. He worked with Solomon Wayne to help build Gotham's biggest landmarks. Cyrus Pinckney is an architect who lived during the mid-1800s and died on the eve of his 40th birthday. He is responsible for designing many iconic Gotham buildings and saw them constructed with the financial backing of Judge Solomon Wayne, who was inspired when he saw Pinckney's plans for the city. Both men believed in the power of these designs to thrive out of malvoyance, but many considered Pinckney's style to be dark, dreary, and grotesque. So, with those plaques, we get two things. We get Gotham Intel, Pioneer's Bridge. When Solomon Wayne proposed building a bridge off the southern end of the island, even Cyrus was shocked. At the time, there were few settlements south of the city, save for Wayne Manor, which was still under construction. City Council called it a bridge to nowhere, and yet Solomon persisted and used his considerable influence to get the permits he required. The concept of the building this bridge was so ludicrous, even Solomon's arch-rival Henry Cobblepot gave it his approval. Cyrus convinced Solomon to make this bridge for a historic monument to the Scandinavian pioneers who first founded the city, and adorned the bridge with massive status depicting the hardship those first settlers endured in this new world. In the end, Solomon's vision was validated as the bridge made new land accessible and businesses thrived in the sound heaven of town. New Gotham saw rapid growth, became the home of the Gotham rail yards, and soon the industrial financial heart of the thriving city. So you get a Gotham Intel, and then, most importantly, you get a page out of Cyrus Pinckney's journal.
January the 11th, 1855. I've accepted the invitation, knowing it means my death. Henry Cobblepot claims it's merely a party to celebrate my 40th birthday. He insists that he's forgiven my past transgressions, turned over a new leaf, as it were. But I know better. With me gone, he will use his wily charms to see the law changed and his factory built. Already there are rumors that his son, Theodore, intends to run for mayor. Victory is all but assured. I will hide this journal of mine in the hopes that someday it might be found. To go public now, before my work is done, would put it all at risk. It must wait. But I hope in time, my words are brought to light.
Ignore that I did that. So with these Anarky pages, I can't promise I'll get all the Anarky symbols. The Anarky symbols, the A's, but Cyrus Pinckney plaques, I'll get them all. And when I open these pages and play the file, immerse, because, I mean, this is at the core. Cyrus Pinckney is at the core of the reason I love these games. He's at the core. The Batman universe, I love it because it's dark, it's gritty, it's, what's in his bio? Dark, dreary, and grotesque. and Cyrus Pinckney builds buildings that are dark, dreary, and including, and this may be a spoiler, but including Arkham Island, the Arkham Mansion, and the Arkham buildings around it. I don't know about the Arkham Mansion, but not the Arkham Mansion, but the Arkham Asylum part, which is insanity, which is great, which is fantastic and awesome, and I love it. So this is actual voice recording of, in this universe, the actual Cyrus Pinckney, which is very incredible.
Sir, it appears you've stumbled onto a lead in Gotham's longest-running cold case.
Cyrus Pinckney?
Indeed. He was instrumental in the city's rise to power and prestige. Worked closely with your ancestor, Solomon Wayne, as well. Alas, he was murdered on the eve of his 40th birthday. The killer was never found.
Interesting.
I recognize you're preoccupied this evening, but should the opportunity present itself, solving Gotham's oldest crime would make for quite the feather in your cap.
Stop this meeting.
I hope you'll try to keep a low profile tonight, sir.
Trust me, I'll take out those assassins before they even know I'm there.
It's not just that. If some curious child looks out to see who's pattering across their rooftop, they'll expect Santa Claus, not a black-clad bat creature.
I don't patter.
And then, of course, we have the biggest and coolest looking building in all of this part of Gotham. The notorious and very elegant.
Almost didn't even offer to let us get in on the bounty. Oh, yeah? You think you've got what it takes to bring down the bat? Why wouldn't I?
Wonder Tower. Our corporate overlords build temples for their gods, the gods of greed, oppression, opulence. Wonder Tower is the ultimate representation of capitalist arrogance, a monument to the disparity between the bourgeoisie and the proletariat. Wonder City is a fiction meant to give false hope to the masses that their lives in the future will be prosperous. But history shows the opposite. That we continue to fall behind while the power elite grows stronger. We will wipe this fantasy from the face of Gotham. Okay. Imagine blowing up this big-ass tower. I wonder how much damage it would do to the city overall. It's pretty tall. It's pretty tall. And then, of course, we have the statue there, which I thought was a statue of Elizabeth Arkham, but I don't know about that. I mean, the statue's all over Arkham Asylum. At least I think. It's also in the cathedral, so I don't know.
What I got for you.
It's all over the game, period. All over these games. Big, that lady statue. I thought it was Elizabeth Arkham, because even in, Blackgate in Batman Arkham Shadow, there's a big statue, but I don't know. Oh, you know what? It might be Lady Liberty type of thing, like a Lady Justice or whatever it is. I forget for some reason.
You suicidal or something?
Go down. Shouldn't have picked up the bat.
I don't want to fight anymore.
Welcome to the Wonder Expo. So we're juggling three things. Anarky. Four things. The main plot, which is finding Penguin right now. We have Pinckney, Cyrus Pinckney. And then last but not least, Anarky. And Enigma. Enigma and Anarky are very similar in their methods. The way Enigma does it is extorting things from people. And then the way Anarky does it is blowing stuff up. And the way Batman likes to do it is punch people in the face.
Looks like I'm the first one here. I need to find a spot where I can stake this place out unnoticed. Penguin. Not a dime changes hands in this city he can't tell you about. If anyone knows where Black Mask and his assassins are, it's him. But Penguin's hard to find. His men are doing a deal here. I'll make them talk.
Guys! So, little boys, what do you want for Christmas? Oh wait, I already know. Now let's see if you've been naughty or... Oh, nice.
Pumpkin the Santa Hat must be in charge.
One of the best parts of the game. And certainly the most iconic.
But these aren't just any old guns you're buying. Think of them like fine wine, and I am your sommelier. I want you to taste it, try it out, make sure you like the heft, the feel, the sighting, before I pour you the full glass.
What are you talking about?
Go on, test it out. Fire a few rounds.
The gun, it shoots. Give me the rest of them before I test it out on you.
Oh, come on, wrong person. Oh, goodness.
I'll send you back to heaven!
What the hell?
Bust them up!
Getting up automatic. Get him real quick. There we go. Dude.
Okay, I give up.
Good. I'm glad you did.
Get away!
Where's the Penguin?
I don't know.
Where is he?
I swear.
Damn.
Wake up.
What happened?
Time to talk. Where's Cobblepot?
Let me go!
If you insist.
Please, stop! Stop!
Into the jaws of the garbage.
Too late. I already have what I need.
No! You're crazy! You're freaking crazy!
A little.
If I can read this SIM card, I may be able to locate Penguin. Alfred, I'm getting interference on my comm systems. Is that on your side?
No, sir. I'm seeing it as well. It's from the nearby GCR tower. It's the same signal jamming the Batwing's auto-nav systems. I've highlighted the tower on your map.
I'll need to stop that signal before I can track down the Penguin.
Before we do that, there is another plaque for Cyrus Pigmy over here. Gotham Pioneers statues, Jezabel Mall, aka the Jezabel Mall. Scandinavian settlers arrived on these islands in the mid-1600s and labored through harsh winters to build the foundations of Gotham City. There are many tales about what the settlers endured, from encounters with mystical beings to fights over Native American burial grounds. Much of Gotham's early history has been garnered through folklore passed down orally during those first trying years. Eventually, the British took over the settlement. While Cyrus Pinckney and Solomon Wayne sought to construct a Gotham that was a fortress against evil and corruption, Cyrus also drew upon the story of these pioneers who persevered against all of the hardships and stayed true to their vision of making a life for themselves in the New World. Solomon saw their plight as an allegory for his own religious experience. Okay, and now we have another journal entry.
January the 13th, 1855. The moment of my death approaches, and there is naught I might do to stop it. I dared dream of greatness, but in the process, I forgot that such ambition oft demands a heavy price. Still, I pay it gladly. For knowing that Gotham has become a city whose magnificence will echo across the ages. But its origins must not be forgotten. And so, I have scattered my journal across the city, placing pages where I believe they shall endure. Find them, read them, then share what lies within. For though the truth may not be so beautiful as the legend, it is necessary all the same.
I think I need to stop muting. Don't mute during stuff. Holy Jesus. Oy, 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 oy. So I did show off some things, and there was a crime that I stopped. I skipped over that, I know, because of editing. I don't want to be a weirdo. But I got 3 cameras. I showed off some Zatanna posters underneath the mall. I showed off a cinema. The Flying Graysons posters and a zoo. But yeah, now we're here at another Pinckney Pinckney plaque. Whereas opera was for the elite, theater was for the common man. A common man himself, Cyrus built the Jezabel Theater as a center for the entertainment of the masses. While always a popular spot, the theater has seen its share of troubled times, particularly during the Depression. To make ends meet, the owners sold their rooftop space to the GCR company for one of their radio tower installations. The people of Gotham consider the tower an eyesore and say Cyrus Pinckney is rolling in his grave. Cyrus might take solace that people are at least still enjoying his theater over a century after its construction. The rooftop, you say, is where the GCR tower is, you say.
April the 22nd, 1846. Our recent financial troubles have forced us into business with one Henry Cobblepot, a print magnate of questionable repute. The man cares little for me and my base station, as he put it. And so, the negotiations are left to Solomon. But I fear his idealism shall lead us down a treacherous road, for Cobblepot is a sneak, and surely his sweet words mask a nefarious intent.
Wait a second, that's the bat!
Hi, guys.
This'll bring the
gracious.
Well, look who just showed up. Have you really decided to try and take me on? Get to it then. I'm looking... typical. I mean, why apply cognitive resources to a problem when you can just throw crap at it?
You said what? Stupid ass is my butt.
You know, if you had asked nicely, I'd have opened it for you. Congratulations are in order. Maybe you're not as stupid as I've been led to believe.
Why are you doing this, Enigma?
Direct, I like it. So, I'll tell you. Gotham's sullied. It's filled with brutes who control this city through violence and intimidation.
You didn't answer my question.
Because you didn't let me finish! I want to get rid of them, Batman, to improve Gotham's intellectual and moral standing. But I'm not a thug like you. My approach is a bit more refined.
What you're doing is no different than stealing. There's nothing refined about it.
Your response is as predictable as it is banal. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Now I can access the SIM card I took from that arms dealer and hack Penguin's communications.
Happy holidays.
The Penguin's pretty pissed off about the deal going south. Yeah, if I was involved in that, I'd be on my way out of the city.
Alfred, I'm reading a signal from Penguin's men, but it's not associated with any known wireless frequency.
Ah, yes, I see it here. Looks like Penguin runs his own private wireless network, using laptop transmitters serving as ad hoc comm stations. He's feeding his men frequencies via two-way radio. There are two of these comm stations near your position.
Good. Mark them on my map. If I can find and hack those walkie-talkies, I can triangulate Penguin's position.
Finally. Go video to find this man.
They should have ate that stuff out of the dumpster. I told you it smelled funny. So what am I supposed to do then, huh? Just starve? You could have cooked it first. Cooking kills the germs. Oh yeah, I should have just gone and used the street barbecues they got on every corner. Or maybe the fancy oven back in my mansion. Yeah, I should have done that. Hey, you asked a question. I gave you an answer. Been acting real guilty tonight. Wonder why. Heard they lost their boss. What's his name? Loeb. Real bastard. I hope it's true. What did he ever do to you? You don't remember Fresh Start? Must have been before my time. They were packing us onto buses and shipping us over the county line. That's cold. That's Loeb.
They tell us that their products are safe. Who knows? Maybe it's true. Maybe the poison they use to kill insects that feed on our fruits and vegetables does not affect mammalian life. But then, what about our bees? They are dying off in record numbers. There are places in the world where insect pollination no longer happens, where people have to pollinate each flower by hand. This corporation is reaping short-term benefits at the expense of the people being able to eat an apple or an orange in the future. And this is not news. This is known and ignored by their well-bribed government officials and their quack scientist slaves. If they maintain that their product is safe, then I say we feed it to them. Well put, well put. This is my roof. This is my roof, guys. What do you think you're doing up here, huh? Take them blades to the throat.
Come on!
Oops. See, I'm doing bad things. I'm doing weird, really weird things.
Just tell me what you want!
Elbow to the face! Above Monarch Theater, place where my parents were killed. Oh, Monarch Theater. See, there are the statues again. Hello, guys. Zatanna poster. the most powerful characters in all of DC right here. Very powerful magic powers. Alright. Another Anarky. They don't show films here anymore. The theater was once a family-run operation, but their doors are closed, unable to compete against the nationwide franchises that now dominate our landscape. Theaters that all show the same Hollywood dreck that keeps us entertained, but blissfully ignorant. There is no room for art of film in a nation full of programmed, sugar-fed consumers. And so we will target the industry of franchising, a business model that sucks money out of communities and kills independent business. Monarch Theater. The place where Batman was born.
Next year's boiler deck.
Woo.
I already started looking into some self-defense classes. Self-defense? What's that all about? You know, martial arts techniques on how to defend yourself from an attack.
Look at all that money.
Defend yourself? You're just gonna stand there and defend yourself while the other guy wails on you?
You won't last 2 minutes.
This ought to do it.
Well, where's your defense classes, bro? You need defense classes.
This guy's something.
The guy who said that was on the ground being punched.
Ruined everything.
Ha! That was a little underwhelming. Alright, let's find out where this penguin guy lives.
Batman? You expect me to believe that?
I need to find the next comm station. Then I'll be able to triangulate Penguin's position.
Then mess with our shipment, like saving his own ass. So next time you want to make up a story, you better hope the person you're telling it to is dumber than you are. Oh, wait, that's right. There ain't no one dumber than you.
Mr. Cobblepot, I swear it was the bat. He dropped Ricky off the roof of the clock tower straight into the Christmas tree.
I don't care what you think you saw. If you're not back here with my money in the next 10 minutes, I'll cut your damn eyeballs out. And then you won't have to worry about seeing nothing ever again. Is that clear?
Yes, Mr. Cobblepot. I'm sorry, Mr. Cobblepot.
How the hell did those people see me? Here we got the old train station, rail yard. You're not clever. You're not clever, Enigma. From a business perspective, construction of the rail yard was one of Henry Cobblepot's smartest projects. Nearly all goods flowing into or out of Gotham by sea went through the yard. Control of the yard was one of the main reasons for Cobblepot's economic success. Cyrus resisted this project in favor of other more artistic and civic structures, but Cobblepot insisted that as the industrial heart of Gotham, the rail yard was one of supreme importance. He refused the financial backing of other projects until Cyrus and Solomon finally agreed to his terms. The rail yard still sees plenty of port traffic, but accusations of corruption abound, and most consider the yard a dangerous place, frigated by gangsters and other unsavory elements. The yard was recently purchased by Amertech, a global shipping and logistics firm. Good old Cyrus P. Now we have our trilogy.
August the 11th, 1851. I fear I've angered Henry Cobblepot, but he sought to build over the last remaining vestige of the original Gotham, and I could not allow it. Solomon and I went before the mayor and bade him support us. Henry was opposed, insisting his work was necessary for Gotham's financial security. I think it's more to do with his own. Solomon Wayne's hotel put Cobblepots out of business. I do wonder if Mr. Wayne erred in opening that place. But What's done is done.
So Henry Cobblepot, I believe, was 2 generations of Waynes before Bruce. So it's not his father or anything like that. It's the one before. It's his grandfather. Dixon Docks. Look at that fish. And finally, the industrial district. We just went all over old Gotham to find this man.
Want to grab some coffee? Hell yes, I do. But where? Everything is closed. Everything. Come on, there's got to be a gas station or convenience store. Well, you see a place, let me know. I've been looking all night. We could bust in someplace. You know, find a diner or whatever. Help ourselves. Hey, that sounds like a plan. Keep an eye out for a place we can hit.
Position. I got you now.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. If I gave away my position,
Take yourself,
then where am I? Huh? Where am I?
Huh?
Hello. Good try, guys. Good try. Didn't work, but that's alright. One last piece of the puzzle.
All right, everyone, listen up. I know I ought to cancel our annual boiler deck fights after what happened tonight at Jezabel Plaza. But just to show you what a nice guy I am, the fights are still on. So get yourself down to the ship right now if you want in on this.
Penguin's been hiding out on an old ship. No wonder he's been so hard to find.
Waiting for laggers.
My board is lit up. If you don't have an assignment, please report in.
Hey, this is Arthur. You and your crew need to disappear. We're here to take it over. Over my dead body.
Smoke? Come on.
This'll stop you.
Oh yeah, this'll work.
So it's gonna be a group effort.
On to danger.
He's a freaking one.
Good shit.
Where'd he come from?
Penguin's got snipers out. If I want to approach unnoticed, I should silently take out these snipers.
The final offer. Well, shit, I'm being shot by sniper rifles now. we are at the final offer. So, that'll be next video. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please press like and subscribe. Why is that glowing? Anyways, so we got 4 things we're juggling. Number 1, Pygmy statues. No, 5. 5. Pygmy plaques. We want to solve the crime, the oldest crime in Gotham. Pygmy. Cyrus Pygmy's death. Number 2, we have Enigma data packs. They're sprawled all over the city. Enigma data packs. They have cryptid data on them, and they have GCR towers as well. He's got GCR towers, Enigma data packs, and cameras. So all of it contains corrupted and information of corrupted things and officials and stuff like that. Personal stuff as well to get people fired from their jobs. And number 3, we have. Did I say 3 already? We have Anarky symbols. We're investigating into a anarchist who thinks himself one of them old anarchists who blow things up, and that's how you get rid of corruption, is by blowing up buildings. And then we're looking into that. But then 4, we have Penguin is inside here. We want to get him so that we can locate where Black Mask is hiding. 5. And the reason we want to find Black Mask, obviously, is because we want to put an end to the bounty. Because we got bounty on our head. We got 6 different assassins after our heads. But number 5, who is Red Hood? All that and more will be solved in the next couple parts. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.